y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Natural Therapist with your host, Yasmin Kylie. Y'all, so I'm back. I know I took the week off. I just was in my head and I had to pick myself back up. But nevertheless, I'm back. Did y'all miss me? Cause I missed y'all. Like, even though I didn't record, I was sitting up here talking to myself every day, like, yada, 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 yada. I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna talk about that. Like, I was all over the place. Like, so yesterday it was this little girl. She's like this little afro baby. She wears her afros, and I think she's like 7, 8, 9 now. I don't know. Um, but she does affirmations. She does affirmations. And yesterday, she said, "Your talent is God's gift. You using your talent is your gift to God. So use your talents." And she was so cute, and I was just like, yo, I needed that. Like, she don't know how much I needed that. I really needed that at that moment. I needed that. And I was like, you know what? Let me get up. Let me get up. Let me get up. I started talking to God. I started to feel like I don't know what's been going on. So we're going to get into the topic because it's pertaining to this for real. I don't know if it's just me, but the days feel like they're going by so fast. Like, it was just Monday. Now I'm recording on a Sunday. Like, it's Sunday, y'all. This week went by so fast. All the weeks ago, like, it just was the New Year. We was just saying Happy New Year, y'all. Now it's almost April. Is it me? Am I tripping, or is the year flying by? Like, this is like, it feels like we're in some type of simulation, like, for real. Like, this really feels like a simulation. um but nothing feels, I think, sorry y'all, I got a text message. Nothing feels like, nothing is making me feel motivated. Like, nothing feels worth it anymore. It just seems like all these things, all the things that we used to rave about, all the things that we used to do for fun, nothing seems fun. Nothing seems like, it doesn't seem like there's no reward. And I think that everybody's always looking for the peak of their life, like the peak of my life, the peak of my life. I think that once I get to this place, because we always want more when we're below. Like, it was a time where this was what I wanted, and I was saying, I think once I get to this place, I'm going to be so happy, and da da da. And now you just want more, 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 more. And I think that everybody's always looking for this peak, but I started to realize the peak is not here on earth. The peak is, I really don't feel like the peak is here on earth. I feel like the peak is once you die. The peak is death. Okay, death is the reward, because once you die, then you get to go home, right? So I think that we focus so much on this, or so much materialistic things, and like keep fanning over these celebrities. Like, the fact that we sit around and look at celebrities' lives as if it's the news. Y'all don't think that's weird? Like, we all are living our own separate lives. We focus so much on somebody else's that we start to belittle ourselves and our lives. Like, what? Like, you cannot do that. You're going to be in your head all the time. Like, the things that we make the highlight of our lives, the things that we glorify, is all a fucking distraction of what is really, like, important. And what's really important is where you're going after this life, in my opinion. So I just been having like this, I don't know, like, it's not a midlife crisis because it's not my life. I mean, it could be. Because the thing is, how can y'all say when somebody is having a midlife crisis, like we're all going to live to where we're 100? You don't know what God has in store for us. This could be my midlife crisis. But, not to get too into this, but it just feels like a lot of things don't feel pointless in it. And I need to recenter my life. And, I think I'm going having a breakthrough. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that I'm just trying to get closer to God before it's too late. You know what I'm saying? And we be focusing on the wrong things. And I had to take a week off, y'all, because I had to focus on my mental health. And it's not like I was really sad about something. I just think that it's spring. So this is the perfect time to express these type of feelings, y'all. Cause we are on a podcast and I'm getting emotional and it's okay. But I'm just saying, like, it is spring and this is a time for breakthrough. They say this is the real beginning of the year because this is like the fresh start. This is like when everything blooms and things come about. So we're in that, that era of time where you would pretty much be feeling like you're going through a breakthrough. And I think that that's just all it is. So I was just in my feels a lot. Y'all, this showed me so much to me. I don't think that people understand. Like, this showed me so much to me. So I'm really just trying to get it to, like, I think I'm looking too far ahead and just not glorifying where it is right now. And so what we're gonna do is say to ourselves right now, because I'm having like it's like I'm having a moment. I'm having one of those moments, y'all. But I'm having it with y'all. Before we get into these real serious topics, yeah, we just have to thank God every day for the life that He has given us and the things that we are fortunate to have, like showering. Like yesterday, me and my man was in the shower together, and we was just like, oh my God, like it's so cold out there. I'm so happy to have hot water every day and to be able to get in the shower and all these things. Like I was like, yes, people don't really realize that a shower is a luxury. Having a shower in your home is a luxury to some. And we don't sit back and think about the little things ever like that we should be grateful for because that's a lot to be grateful for. And when I tell you that I am blessed, like I'm so blessed to be where I am now, and I just have to dwell in this moment for a second because I was getting a little bit ahead of myself. And God said, slow down, slow your roll, and trust me. So here I am today. Now we're going to get right into the trending topic to y'all. Oh, that was so sweet. My grandmother called me. Before we talk about this, my grandmother called me yesterday. And I got something to say. Hold on. Whatever happened to cookouts? Whatever happened to family reunions? Whatever happened to, like, the only time people ever want to get together is Christmas and Thanksgiving. And I don't even want to celebrate them holidays no more. Like, those don't, I don't know, something about Christmas don't sit well in my spirit no more. And it sounds crazy. Like, I don't want nothing for Christmas. I don't want to give nobody nothing for Christmas. I don't want to get nothing for Christmas. I don't want to do that. I feel like the meaning of Christmas changed completely, and we should not just be like Christmas be so stressful on so many people. People be don't be having it like they really be needing to just pay their bills, but instead they'll focus on getting somebody a gift because they feel like if I don't get them a gift, then there's going to be consequences. Somebody's gonna be upset. Y'all are letting this holiday ruin the whole point of it. It's supposed to be about being around your family. It's supposed to be about thanking God and just being around your family. People don't even be around their family like genuinely anymore. Like it be so many times that I go to my family houses and it don't be no vibes, like no vibes in there. It's no love in the air. None. We just be sitting there looking like, okay. Like it be like people come for the food. Nobody comes for the conversation. The music be loud, so you can't even talk to each other. I want to have one of these family days where we actually connect with our family members and be like, "Do you remember when?" And like just talk about shit. Family don't feel like family no more, and it just I don't know. It really bothers me. So I was talking to my grandmother. She sang me a song, and she was just telling me like the things she was going through. Yo, my grandfather had his first chemo, so we're gonna pray for him. But yo, I shouldn't have took that edible because I'm so emotional right now. But yeah. So it's just like we need to be living in the moment and seeing our families and everything because you don't ever know. So yeah. Yo, give me a second. I'm an emotional girl. Leave me alone. Like, well, we gonna laugh, and we gonna get through this topic though first, cause this is not a laughing moment. So the trending topic T. I was watching the Quiet on set. I did my little cousin hair, yo. We watched Quiet on set while I was braiding her hair. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I blame the parents. I blame the parents for some of it because it was just like, especially with Drake, the fact that his father told his mom to keep him away from my son, and y'all sat here and she just started letting him spend the night and shit. Oh, I don't feel like driving, so you stay with him. Like, girl, you don't even know this man. You just got custody of me. You don't even know me like that. Like, the fact that he made Drake, manipulated Drake to think that his dad would steal his money, that shit was so fucking crazy. That was like super crazy. Then the little girl, that man emailing her, she's 9 years old, grown man emailing her nonstop, talking about we're friends. Bitch, how was you a grown man? How could you be her friend? Like, be so for real. Dick was in that naked picture and say, should I call the cops? Bitch, somebody should have called the cops on you. You're fucking delusional. It was like, well, it's like the parents was basically looking at the money as like, okay, well, I'll exploit my kids a little bit because, they want the money, they want the fame. Are you serious? Protect the babies. Like, since when are we not protecting the babies? Like, I just don't understand. I really do not understand families who do not protect their children in that manner. Like, when it comes to, ugh, I don't even, I don't even want to say the word, like, sexual assault though, because we have to acknowledge it. I just think that sometimes the parents, it be neglect in the parents. And yes, we're going to hold them in accountable too. But, well, come on. That's disgusting. Mm. But also, just Amanda, like the things that Amanda was going through. And then I had saw a video of all her tweets that she was saying, and she basically was saying like she's not happy, people are stealing her money, her parents don't have her best, I guess, uh, things that she want and need. Like, she just feels like they don't know what she needs. They're stealing her money. Like, nobody understands her. The media is trying to ridicule her because she's not obeying no more. Like, she basically was saying, "Fuck that." Like, all this time I've been doing all this child acting and working my ass off and not to get paid for it. Are you crazy? Ooh. Mm. Like, once again, not protecting the babies, y'all. Then I wanted to take a moment and say prayers, and I wanted to say this, like, the things that's going on in Congo, the things that's going on in Sudan, and definitely Palestine, and the stuff that I'm seeing every day also shows me like how blessed I really am today. It's so crazy how somebody could be mad at another government in another country and they just take it out on the little people. Like, what do they have to do with it? Ugh. It's just like this world is so evil, y'all. And it's scary. It's scary the things that people can get away with in this world. Like, ugh. Now we're gonna get to the out of pocket topic segment of the show, y'all. I saw this video of this girl. She was boxing her grandmother up, like really beating her grandmother up, punching her in the face, like trying to knock her grandmother out. Her grandma was fighting back though. I ain't gonna lie, her granny was holding her, like she could hold her own, but she was getting beat the fuck up, and nobody was stopping it. It was a whole fight. I'm like, sis, when did we fight our grandmothers? Even if she did say some crazy ass shit, just leave it alone. Like, I guess, I don't know. Grandma must have pissed her off far too many times because she be. I'm sorry, that's not funny, but it's crazy. It was crazy. So, I don't know if y'all saw Sisters. I talked about Sisters on here before. So, one of the lawyers is sleeping with a married man. Sorry, y'all, I gotta crack my knuckles. One of the lawyers is sleeping with this married man, y'all. First of all, she a divorce court lawyer, so she should fucking know better. But she sleep with this married man. He's telling her all these sweet little lies. He's jealous as hell. He's going crazy. He's like, you can't be with nobody else. He's stalking her. Like, he's doing all this crazy stuff. In the meanwhile, he pushes his wife over a fucking parking garage ledge over a fight. Cause she like, are you serious? Like, first of all, you cheat on me, you bring the bitch around me, you're foul as fuck. Like, she mad. Like, she like, I'm your wife. But whole time the wife was cheating too. the the plot is crazy. But now the wife in the hospital, she like bleeding out her ears and shit. Like, this man pushed her over a parking garage ledge. And the wife and the girlfriend, the mistress goes to the wife's to the hospital. She see the wife in the hospital. And she go in her room while she in the hospital bed. And that bitch like, you gotta be kidding me. To come in here. You are so disrespectful. While I'm in pain, I'm in a hospital. This nigga just pushed me over the fucking ledge. And she's like, it's gonna be you next, baby. Don't think that you're gonna get away with this. This is what he does. This is who he is. He's gonna beat your ass. He's gonna isolate you. He's gonna make you think that your family is like betraying you. He's gonna push everyone away from you. This is gonna be your life, and you're so pressed, and you want it so bad, and you don't know how much it even takes to be with that man. And she got scared. She like, oh hell no. So then he take her to see this house in Alabama that he trying to buy in the middle of fucking nowhere. And, and she like, oh hell no. I talked to your wife. She told me you was going to do this. And she start trying to run the fuck away. He take her phone. He take her wallet. He leave her stranded. So this man, he saw her. It's his the guy is his boss. He had saw her, and he helped her. He was like, get in the car, like come with me. Like she like, I don't fucking know you. Like no. She like, can I use your phone to tell my homegirl where I'm at? So she started calling her friends. They not answering. One of her homegirls picked up. She had this country white. Ooh, he was a cute little country southern white man, and he was like, oh, I know what it is. I know how to get to every highway. Da da da. So he like, we can go get her. So they on the way to go get her. This man start charming her up. Ooh, like he fine. He like look like a fine little strong Puerto Rican man. And he start charming her up, like just spicing her up. She like, okay, I'll go with you. Fine. So they start having conversations in the car. Her friend mad because she canceled and she already was like halfway there. And she was like, he was telling her like, yeah, like he had a wife before you. He beats on women. He's crazy as shit. Like this, you're not the first one, and you're not gonna be the last. This is who he is. You need to stay away from that man. He's crazy. Like he wanted her. Everybody is wanting her. So she like, okay, well, he gave her all this money. He was embezzling money, so he in jail. Then he put all this money into her account. So now the bank's looking at her. They taking all her stuff away. They raiding in her house. They going to her job. Fucking her. Like he fucking her life up. He is fucking her life up. If she loves this man, she taking all the jail calls. She going to go see him. She like, he get out of jail. He strangled her. Like he literally hugged her so tight that she passed out and he left her there. Then he caught himself trying to crash. Cause he like, oh, I'm going crazy. I don't know what I'm doing. Calling people talking about he in these meetings trying to, you know how they will be on Twitter like, I went to go see the lady. He try to act like he in these meetings, like he trying to get himself together or whatever. But meanwhile, he just can't stop going crazy. Like he just going crazy. He just gets obsessed with people. So I don't even know. Then yeah, after he strangled her, she give him his money back. He like trying to act like it was about the money the whole time. Like she got my money, she got my money, going crazy. Like oh, I'm only doing this because she got my money. She gives this man all his money back. Why the fuck he still stalking her? So now he like, all right, I'm moving to Boston. He telling her he come and see her calm now. This is a whole narcissist, y'all. He was being aggressive. Now he realized she's a dainty girl. She's not a girl who responds to aggression. She can't give it back. Like she don't dish it back like his wife. His wife dishes it back. That's why he trying to leave. So he like, my wife signed the divorce papers. I'm sorry. I know that I get obsessed with you. Like, I know that I get jealous. I'm just territorial. I'm in love with you. I just want you to love me. I'm about to go to Boston. It's okay. I'm done. We don't have to do this no more. Like, talking to her soft. Like she likes to be talked to soft. So he's like, I'm gonna talk to her soft. But the whole time he's still manipulating this girl. And she's like, I feel crazy because I love him. Like, she talked to her friends like, yo, I love him. I feel so crazy. I'm lost. Like, I want him to get the fuck away from me, but when he gets the fuck away from me, I want him to come back. Like, she's like, I love this man, y'all. So it's really so toxic, and she don't even. And she's a divorce court lawyer. That's what makes this so bad. So, she like stay away from me or whatever. Then she call him. She like, can you come over and can we talk? Y'all, she's delusional. That shit is out of pocket. Okay, now I got two stories for y'all, but I don't know if I'm gonna read them both because that first one was triggering me. Okay, so the first oh wait, now we're gonna get into the natural advisor segment of the show. If you want to email me, you can email me at nachoadvisor. That's naturaladvisor@gmail.com. Ooh, I clicked out of the story. Yeah, that's just a safe space for you to vent, for you to get your story time out, for you to whatever. Just email me. You want to be anonymous, you want your name shouted out, we could do all of that. Like, just email me. Okay, so the title of this story is, Am I the asshole for waiting out my prenup before divorcing my cheating wife? Ooh, what sign do y'all think he is? I think he's either a Scorpio or a Virgo because they will wait until how or a fucking Leo, because they'll wait for however long to get fucking revenge. They will wait it out, okay? They will wait it out. Okay, so my wife settled for me. I didn't know it when I married her, but I do now. She was in love with her high school boyfriend that her parents hated. She was with him all through university. Her parents finally told her that they would cut her off financially if she stayed with him. We met soon afterwards and I fell in love. She did not. Once again, this was a surprise to me. Aww. We had a prenup that her parents insisted on. I was in it for the long haul, so I had no problem with it. I basically got nothing if we divorced before we were married for 10 years. After that, it was an even split as long as I was not the cause. She was banging her old boyfriend our entire marriage. I found out after we were married for 8 years. I was angry and depressed. I had spent 8 years supporting her and her career. She has a much better paying job than I do. It is a high profile and she deals with our government a lot. I decided that I could handle 2 years of infidelity. I had already done 8 unknowingly. I filed for divorce on the day after our 10th anniversary. I let her parents pay for our vacation. I didn't do anything evidence like send the evidence to her parents. I didn't do anything dirty like send the evidence to her parents. I just had a lawyer draft a claim for divorce, included the evidence that the prenup had lapsed and our holdings were to be split. She said I blindsided her after our holiday away. She doesn't understand why I would do it. I said I just don't think that we are compatible anymore. I am prepared to go nuclear if I have to. But I don't want our kids, yet they are mine. I checked knowing why. I am keeping the evidence I have on her boyfriend in my pocket. I can blow up his marriage and make her parents pissed at her if I absolutely must. I just prefer to end things with me in a decent financial position to take care of the kids. Oh, so am I the asshole for that? No. No, he's not the asshole for that. She deserves it. She fucked her ex the whole time. Like, if you want to be with that man, you should have been with that man. You don't drag me into your bullshit. If you sitting up here and saying that you love me, then you need to be loving me. You don't need to be sitting up here saying that you love me and you don't even fucking love me. Like, you don't even like me. The fact that you would fuck this man for 10 years of our marriage, you don't even like me. Because if you liked me, you would have had the balls to say, yo, this is not it. Like, fuck you. Like, Nah, he's not the asshole for that. People be fucked up for real. I don't know. So now we're gonna get into the question of the day. Uh, okay. How would y'all feel if teachers were armed? Like, how would y'all feel if teachers were allowed to be armed? And obviously, there would be a list of, like, protocol. There would be requirements. And I made a list. And I said, technically, the school is a house. So, I mean, we feed these kids in elementary school. They take naps here. We help them with their behavioral, like we mentor these kids. We're more than teachers. Like we are more than teachers. And then some kids stay for aftercare. We're responsible for them. Like, for more hours of the day than the parents are half the time, really. So if you want to, this is what my list is. It shouldn't be a thing that was made to do, like you shouldn't have to be, but if you want to, okay? But for the people that want to, I think they deserve a higher pay because that's taking it to a whole different level. That's you saying yes, if a school shooter was to come in here, and we live in America, so there is a lot of school shootings that happen yearly, and I feel like the teachers should be able to protect themselves and the children, but if they choose to do so, they should be able to have a higher pay. I think there should be proper training, paid proper training. So if I have to come in a Saturday and do training for something like that, I should be paid for that. Um, and I also think that there should be psychiatric evaluations happening, because I'm with your child 8 hours out of the day. Okay. Y'all know y'all kids. Let's not play like the kids don't be disrespectful sometimes and just angry and moody and all these things. I'm with your kid and they attitude 8 hours out of the day. And some people snap. So it should be some psychiatric evaluations being done because we don't need just anybody being able to do this job, okay? Or hire like us security. Like the police not a lot of the times the police officers at the school be creepy. Like when I was in high school, like the police officers at the school, they would be like, I ain't gonna say they would be looking like y'all know what I'm trying to say. We ain't gonna get into it. So I just think that there should be some. I think that how would y'all feel about that? I personally would be into something like that. Like the kids need to be protected. Cause teaching them to hide and get under chairs and like what them tables is long ass legs, barely. Come on, like that's not protecting them. We should be able to do something about this. And they need to get fucking bulletproof windows for the schools and other things need to be updated because if this type of stuff is happening, like we need more security in the schools, like protect these babies. What the hell? Why do I even gotta say it? But this was episode 28, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys so much. Love you.